Hello viewers, my name is Adam Poulter and welcome to today's video. In today's video we'll be discussing Bronfenbrenner's bio-ecological model of human development, and we'll also be looking at a personalized application of this model with regards to my development from early childhood to the student teacher I currently am today. So over here, looking at the creation of my ecological model, we can see there are various environmental dimensions that influence development. Not only do the dimensions themselves influence development, but the individual themselves play an active role within their own development. So I have inserted myself within the center of my model, and I have included my age, my name, my gender, my race, the aspect of self-view, and the fact that I'm ADHD. This self-view aspect aligns with the symbolic nature that is within a microsystem, and this is the interactions or the relationship one gains with on themselves. So if we look at my microsystem, I have inserted bidirectional arrows indicating interactions taking place between myself and these various individuals or groups within my immediate environment. And this played a significant role within my development from early childhood to becoming the student teacher I am today. The interactions with my teachers on a day-to-day basis weren't the best interactions, and therefore had a influence on my psychological development. Not only did the interactions between myself and my teachers influence my psychological development, but the interactions that took place between myself and my parents influenced my psychological development as well. And if we look at aspects within my exosystem, we can see I have placed my parents' workplace. My father is a hard worker, and he's a blue collar worker. So his job entails a large amount of labor. So his job is very labor intensive. Not only that, but it also entails my father to work long hours. And this in turn had a ripple effect with the interactions I had with my father in my macro system, due to the fact that my dad was at work majority of the time and not at the house or within the household. This limited the father aspect within my life on a day-to-day basis. My sister is older than me, and she has guided me, especially in my early development stages. My sister has guided me in terms of behavior and teachings as well. And this has had a big influence on my development, especially in my early stages. Due to the fact that I'm ADHD, I'm not as cognizant as I should be. So I had various interactions with individuals that had a negative influence on my psychological development and behavioral development. And this in turn leads to the aspect within my chronosystem, which is the dimension of time. I've inserted substance experimentation. So through various interactions with individuals in my microsystem led me down a pathway of substance experimentation. Not only did the various interactions with friends lead me to experimentation with substances, but aspects within my exosystem, such as my parents' friends, seeing the various interactions take place between my parents and their friends influenced my behavior. And this in turn led me down a pathway of experimentation, of substances, that is. Not only did the interactions witnessed between my parents and their friends influence me, but as well as mass media. Mass media proved to be very influential on my behavior and my psyche, and thus impacted the various interactions that took place within my microsystem. Teacher training influenced my development due to the fact that because I'm severely ADHD or struggled regulating my ADHD in my younger years, teachers were ill-equipped when dealing with my behavioral issues and concentration issues in the classroom. So teachers were unable to get me, were unable to motivate me in the right direction in terms of academia. If we look at my macro system, which encompasses various aspects that allow me to gain a perspective on my environment, I got to experience various cultures within society due to the fact that South Africa's got a rich and diverse cultural background, and this influenced my social development in a positive sense. The economic conditions influenced aspects within my exosystem, mesosystem, and microsystem due to the fact that interactions taking place between my teachers and my parents were limited due to the fact that my father was always having to work due to economic conditions being so bad. If we look at the aspect within my chronosystem, the rehabilitation, this is the point in my life that had a great impact on the trajectory my development was taking. This influenced my development, or my psychological development, in a positive sense quite significantly, and had a bidirectional sense throughout every other dimension within my system. The sense of belief was gained through my microsystem, through the experience or interaction gained within the aspect of rehabilitation. I gained a understanding on what society is. I had developed a very distorted view of society due to various political systems being so confrontational, as well as legal systems instilling a sense of fear within me due to the substance experimentation. But with regards to the development of myself becoming a teacher, this allowed me to graduate or matriculate, and this was a big aspect within my development of understanding myself and understanding what path to head down in terms of my development. After graduating, I had gained a true understanding of myself, and through the various negative interactions that took place between my various interconnected systems, and the ripple effects that took place, this motivated me to go down a path of studying education and wanting to make the difference within the ecological models of the youth of today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.